One skill that no one really teaches closed over $107 million for me in the last 5 years and built the business and life that I've always wanted to live. But before I tell you what that skill is, you need to understand something first. As a business owner, you are being bombarded with new information every single day, with the hottest funnels that are working right now, the one offer that's printing right now, the new webinar script that converts 5% better. But here's the thing that nobody is asking. The human brain has not changed in the last 200,000 years. So why is your business strategy changing every 2 fucking weeks? Because let's be real, if you actually mastered the fundamentals of understanding how humans actually work, how they make buying decisions, the psychology of trust and building authority with an audience, how to make your product feel like the obvious next step for anyone, that's where the magic actually happens, because then you're no longer chasing the latest, greatest marketing tactic, the best funnel, the new script that converts 5% better. You actually start attracting on autopilot too. For the long term, you start attracting your ideal clients. You start attracting A players to your team. You start attracting long-term repeatable success, because after interviewing hundreds of millionaires, Napoleon Hill said it best: influence is the single most profitable skill that anyone can learn, because it's the skill that shapes every part of your business, from your marketing to your sales to your client retention and even hiring. And it's a skill that never expires. And here's how I went from being a beginner in business to closing over $107 million after mastering the skill of influence. See, 5 years ago, I had just gotten married. I had a business that worked. I got some clients, but it was fairly inconsistent. And I really wanted to build something that gave me real freedom. And everyone told me the same things. Build a business that you exit, learn marketing, learn sales, build a funnel, optimize your offer, blah, blah, blah. But I realized something that catapulted me to success much more quickly than any of that. I realized that marketing, sales, fulfillment, systems, they're all really driven by the same skill set. It's influence. It's just how to get people to move. And once I saw that, I stopped chasing all the individual tactics. I invested over $1 million into my own personal education of topics like psychology, marketing, human behavior, sales, branding, all of it for one single purpose: getting better at influence. Because I understood something. The more influential I could be, the more freedom that you will have in every single way. And here's what that compounded into. I've now closed over $107 million in sales, including, on my very first try, a $65 million deal, my first attempt at selling anything of that size. I have consulted with dozens and dozens of 8-figure teams. I now work directly with business owners. One student I'll tell you about, Nima, he actually took his company from $1 million a month to $4 million a month in just 87 days, I think it was. And Joe, he went from $30K a month to $30K in a day, merely weeks after we got started. And so many other business owners I could tell you who were able to scale, but it was just because they mastered this one skill. But here's what I need you to understand. None of this happened because of some shiny new type of offer. None of it happened because of like the latest marketing hack. None of it happened because of a better sales script. It all happened because I mastered the most timeless skill that will ever exist: the ability to make people do what you want them to do. Because as a business owner, the most important thing that you can work on is how influential you are. And when that changes, your marketing, I guarantee you, will actually start converting. Your sales team will start getting layups and closing them. You will attract A players with complete ease, because every single problem you have in your business right now, I guarantee you it is downstream from how influential you are. If your marketing isn't landing, it's an influence problem. If your sales team is not closing, of course it's an influence problem with them, but you can take it on yourself as well to solve it for them. Your clients aren't staying, not renewing, not upselling. Influence problem. Your best people that you have interviewed aren't joining your team. It's an influence problem. It's not 20 different problems. You don't have to go play whack-a-mole with your business. You can solve one problem that fixes all the symptoms. And the moment that you fix that one thing, everything else starts working. And not at just 10% better, but 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 times better. Because you finally fixed the foundation that everything else was sitting on. See, Napoleon Hill proved it. Every result that I've generated proves it. Every student transformation of mine proves it. Influence is not a tactic. It is simply the foundation. And as a business owner, if you can master it, you will stop competing entirely. And that's why I have built the Game of Influence. It's a completely free community to start. You will likely pay me later, yes. But it's dedicated to helping business owners master the one skill that actually changes everything. So it takes one click to join, and inside you get access to the information that I personally have spent over $1.2 million in years of my life to master, simplified and ready to use in your business immediately. You'll learn how to optimize every single piece of your marketing using influence, so your words actually land and your leads actually convert and heat up. You'll learn how to build products so psychologically addictive that clients cannot bring themselves to leave, using the same mechanic the most engaging industries on earth use, like casinos. You'll learn the exact same frames in order to control any conversation, whether it's a sales call or a negotiation, a meeting, a pitch. You'll learn the tactics that cults use to create absolute devotion, how to reverse engineer them ethically to keep your clients coming back to your business forever. You get weekly live trainings, you get all the resources. You can purchase CJ AI as well if you'd like. You get access to all of the frameworks. You get everything that I spent years and over $1 million learning in one place for free. The link is in the description to join. I'll see you inside.